Hello again, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Fireplace Chats with Jack. I'm Jack Talcott. We're going to talk about how to live without fear. And once again, today I was doing an inventory of my life, where I am, what I hope to achieve, what my options are, and, some self reflection, some contemplation. And then I looked in the mirror in my bathroom. There it was. Here's a way to share some value, share a little more about myself. Written on the mirror in my bathroom, big black marker, with some reminders I picked up from a meditation I'd heard um, regarding self care. And, uh, and that inspired the thoughts, the power of words, how much words can really change our lives. That brought me to the topic, some words and clarity for your own inner strength. That's what I'm hoping to share, because these words and this clarity, these understandings I've gained have really given me inner strength. They've helped my mind focus on a greater purpose than just me. And golly geez, life's actually pretty amazing for me now. So the words I have written on my mirror to remind me are love, trust, honor, and value. You know, we get to create our own truths. We get to create our own definitions. We get to decide what is important. We get to decide what is real to us in our lives through our thoughts. So, what does it mean to love? Love is a big word. That's a lot. That could be a video in and of itself. But we all know love. We've all seen it, experienced it, imagined it. Um, but we may not have experienced love in the right ways. That's a reality for many people. So, what about trust? What does it mean to trust? To make yourself vulnerable to another? Do you trust yourself? Can you rely on yourself and trust yourself to make good choices wherever you are? Can you trust yourself to respond appropriately for the situation? Because along with trust comes honor. Do you honor yourself? Do you make your word a word that is honored? I mean, do you honor your own words? Do you honor the words of others? Do you show yourself as a person of honor? And then that brings us to, what do you value? Um, what is important to you? See, and that's where my life started changing when I put my value even more on my word. Growing up poor, hard work and labor, I never really had much to offer anybody. I knew that. Um, but I had my word. I learned not to lie to others a long, long time ago. Remember a conversation with my buddy James in the Army. He spoke to me like a man, called me out on it. I don't think I ever lied to another. I don't want to misthink. I started honoring my word to myself. I stopped allowing myself to make excuses. And I tell you what, I chose to become a man who I honored. I didn't give a shit what other people thought anymore. Along the lines of love, trust, honor, value, I also have a couple other reminders around my house taped up to the walls. Um, Health and purity. I try to keep these thoughts, these ideas in my mind all the time because if you keep your focus on health and purity, what is pure? Pure is what you eat, what you think, what you say. We know what pure is. And pure and health brings us to divinity. And so, what is divinity? God, I don't know. God only knows, man. I know I'm far from perfect, but I believe in the divine, and I believe the divine is with us. I mean, truth, man. The truth is, we are not in this material world. We are just experiencers, observers, witnesses, and participants. The divine is all that is real. What is real is important. What is important, you got to be true, right? You got to make truth important, truth real. So if you can love the truth, no matter what the cost, and relax into being you. Yeah, thank you for folks who show up. I'm not doing these videos for subscribers, honestly. I'm hoping to share inspirations and create opportunities for conversations. One of the comments, it's just piles of atoms. Hey man, isn't it miraculous? The fact that we live, man, we take things for granted. I say we as humans because I know how I am and I am just like everybody else. We take things for granted, man. This life is magical. I was thinking about that earlier, looking outside at the fresh snow. I mean, out of the air comes these blankets of snow. It's ice crystals. How does water work? I mean, how does water and ice and gas? This stuff is magic, man. Water is magic. That's what carries our intelligence. The water helps transmit the electric fields and cleanse us and wash us, purify us. Water, I mean, Mother Earth, it's all divine. We are part of the divine, enacting what the divine has allowed. I was going to say chosen, but I don't know what's chosen. All I know is what I choose. And I choose to think about love, trust, honor, value. I think about God a lot, pleasures, time. Oh, and that was one of the thoughts I had too earlier. What we see, it's science shows like our human minds, we process what is revealed to us like 80 milliseconds after occurrence. I don't know, it's science, but the point of what I'm trying to explain is the data shows that we do experience the past no matter what we do. We're just perceiving what is already there, even with the things that we do. It's remarkable. So we are actually what the gods are doing. I believe, time is a persistent illusion where there is only the eternal moment of now, and now is what we are experiencing. So the crest of past and future creates this moment. So all time is possessed and it's contained in now. We only know now from our human conscious perceptions. So if Time is as big of an illusion as form. I had a point with where I was going and I forgot it. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm already 10 minutes in. Yes. To change this world, we need to start with ourselves. I'm encouraging you to try and learn from me. Um, these conclusions I'm sharing have been after a interesting experience and education, but we are all part of now. And today, what we learn and what we do today is going to affect what we experience tomorrow. That's the thought I was trying to get to. And it's my belief today that the light, there's a spiritual, physical battle between light and dark that's been going on through eternity. And it's my belief, only based on how I feel. Well, how I feel is based on what I've learned, so let me not confuse it. It's my belief that the light has already won, that the new world is already here. Heaven is available for us to choose, to receive, to enjoy, to share, to create. We're here to bring heaven to earth, to bring the divine into the physical form of our time together in this lifetime. It's fun to imagine, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully this resonates with some. And for those who it does, please reach out. I'd love to continue conversations. With that, peace for everyone. Choose love and live without fear. God bless.